need something specialized, then of course they're kind of work with, they have a day where they get a chance to work with our production in the studio, in church settings, to events in our event center. That they get a chance to work with our team, learn what they do behind the scene. I'm all about helping, and all of that comes along with it. If you decide to schedule us to come out, we'll come out and work with your team. But I'm telling you, if you do this, I make this as a prerequisite. When pastors tell me, I want you to come out and help my team, I said, if you have your team go through my virtual training, then I'll do it. Because usually when I get there, they already know everything. Half of the job is literally done. You can spend $1,200 for me, and I come in, make an assessment, redesign your whole media ministry, and train your people, and spend 2 days with you training you with me and a couple persons. Or ready, you can come to this site, which is Virtual Media Today, and you sign up. The moment you sign up, you're going to get a link. The link is where you will go for 3 days. Okay. 3 days, we're going to train. You said, well, my people work in the daytime, and so they ain't going to be able to attend the day session. Don't worry about it, because they're able to go back that evening and refresh what they missed. Send in a question and ask. One certificate is offered to each order. So let's say your name is John Blue, you order the ticket, the secretary orders in your name, the certificate was going to go to John Blue. Mm-hmm. So, but watch this. I've had pastors say to me, my audio guy needs this, my media guy needs this, my such and such guy needs this. And they get their whole team and they put this on the big screen. You only get one credentials, okay?
Got it.
But they all sit down and they learn. Mm-hmm. Now, if each of them want certificates for it, you got to pay for each individual person to be able to do it. It's a certificate of completion. Now, what is the importance of that? Because we do continuous training throughout the year. And so many of them are able to do those trainings completely free if they can prove, or at discounted prices, if they can prove that they've already signed up.
Right.
Okay. Now, normally, this is the key. These trainings are usually $250 a minimum to $500. This training has never been this low. If you get it early bird it, it's $99. I've never done it this cheap. It's $99. If you wait, it's $125. If you wait to the day before, it's $170 some. So if you've taken a previous training from us and you want to be refreshed, it's only $50. So we've opened this up to make sure we can help. I am committed to helping the gospel be spread. Now, in order to do that, it's got to be packaged the right way. And so I'm excited about, I'm a bishop in the Lord's church, a pastor of a church. I understand the needs of a pastor. I understand, man of God, what you're going through. I understand that you're trying to train and get your church to the next level. You don't have money to waste. And media guy, you just need something to plug into. You just trying to say, you need to talk to your pastor. Pastor, I really need to take this training, and our whole team really needs to take it. It's under $100. It's $99. It's priced perfectly to be able to help churches. Now, you're able to ask questions in queue and learn everything that you need to know. Your media ministry will not be the same after this. I think the opportunity has been given to you. So while I came to you today, I wanted to give you the opportunity to be a part of what's getting ready to take place. Now, I will say to you that when you finish this media training, everything you do is finna be upgraded. Everything you do. Everything from website to flyer creation to video production to income from the media ministry, how to make it profitable, viewership, listenership, branding, creating all of those kinds of things that you've probably tried to figure out on your own, and you've gone places and you watch these people. We talk about data mining and how to build your database, and sales funnels, ministry funnels. We show you how to do them yourself. You don't need some high-end company teaching you how to do those kind of things. And we teach you, we coach you through the media ministry. It's not myself, it's a sundry of teachers. I'm included in there now, so you get me, but you get a sundry of teachers that lead sections. Everyone's degreed, trained, knowledgeable, and experts in their area. And I just started helping pastors because my heart was there. And now we have a television network. I'm president of a Bible college, and we have a television network with over 250,000 subscribers because of COVID-19 and people being home. Roku stations, Amazon Fire Stick, and getting ready to purchase a local television station in our city. We've been very blessed with a lot of opportunities. And churches, when I start looking at the production side of churches and looking at what they submit to me for broadcasting, it's usually not good.
Right.
And so my heart began helping churches. And so we built a media training class. The unfortunate reality is it was always only hands-on.
Right.
Everything I did was hands-on. So finally, people started saying to me, I mean, we're in Switzerland, we're in London, we're in Germany, we're in Jamaica, we're in Panama. We want to do this, and we're all over the United States, but we can't fly our people in. It would be so expensive, and we got a problem. So then people said, well, can you fly your team in? Right. And it would cost them thousands of dollars normally to fly our team in. And our team would be there for like 2 days and train them all day long and leave out. And then, but that meant that it was hard to get around everybody. Mm-hmm. I mean, scheduling. And so the question was asked to me, can you put together a hands-on workshop that can be done virtually?
Right.
And I was like, no, I can't do that. I mean, I don't do virtual. I hate virtual. I want to do hands-on. I'm like, I got to show you how to work that fader, and I got to show you how to. And I started doing research and started helping. And I started help desking churches that was asking questions. And I was like, darn, we are actually helping people out do things virtually. Mm-hmm. So, Brian, you are in your secular job, right. You are
software engineer.
You're software engineer. And so what does that entail?
So pretty much everything. So websites, mobile apps, any systems that you would use, technology and non-technical.
Podcasting, the whole nine yards.
Everything.
So with our combined knowledge and a team of instructors, mm-hmm. What we're going to do is show you how to transform your church. And the reason why we're doing this is because we realize that many churches have been affected. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all in church, some of you out of church, some of you going back, some of you are back, but you're not penetrating the same numbers that you were once penetrating. And you're trying to figure out how can you get your numbers up, get people to watch you? Is it production? What it means to develop a virtual church. This training is not just technical. It is technical. We're going to go over all the technicality of learning media ministry. Absolutely. We're going to cover everything. But then we're going to teach the practicalness, because pastors need to plug in this of what messages to teach for media ministry. And I wish you go back. What courses to teach and what stuff to cover and what messages to preach and how do you lay out the set and how do you do those kind of things. We want to cover those things and help churches transform their media ministry. Not just from the technical. We're going to have sound man training and all of those kind of things. Mm-hmm. But one of the things I run into is the media guy that says, Pastor, I don't really need this. I'm good. We good. The pastor that knows a little bit about production himself because he figured out StreamYard, a couple programs, and he was like, I'm good, we can do this. And I really don't need much help. And I'm gonna ask you this question. Your numbers will show how good you really are. Even if you like it doing it yourself, if you're struggling with the numbers, you get a great production and you got 200 people watching you, and it's 2 weeks later and you got 500 people or maybe 1,000 people that just watch your whole service, you have done something wrong. You need us to help show you how to effectively reach the message, branding, some of those things that we're going to cover. We got a whole section by branding experts that we're going to cover, how to reach more numbers. There are campaigns, how to monetize giving as it relates to media ministry, and how to grow your church and your ministry by media ministry. One of the guys, during this time, I've helped virtual churches be birthed. These people don't have no building. They're virtual. I mean, I work with 5 or 6 virtual churches that utilize our facility. They don't have a building. Now, what's crazy is some of those virtual churches, their virtual congregation, one has 250 people. When they started, they had no members. But ready? They have a 75% giving ratio with their virtual church. So, and I'm looking as I set them, the giving options, as I help them set them up, they're doing excessively well. So this is something that the pastor, the media director, your staff that's concerned about reaching the nation want to attend this kind of workshop.
Right.
There are bishops, there are pastors, there are leaders, there are media experts, there are people that know, there's lighting guys and sound guys and flyer creator and website developers, everything that the ministry needs for media, from podcasting, green screening, finding out what equipment to buy. We're going to cover it all. We're going to show you how to effectively reach people. So one of the things that people oftentimes say is, I know I'm pretty good. Well, pretty good does not work when you want to reach the world that we're living in. They just got through looking at a movie that was high end. They just got through looking at a whole book club or some connection club, and they're doing an effective job. There's a science, there's some behind the scenes stuff that no one's ever taught you that make ministry great. And let's just be honest, if I be direct with you, many of you are beating your head against the wall trying to figure out how to grow and how to make it in this ever-changing. You don't know whether to do Clubhouse or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube, and you was like, I just need to find something else. I don't know whether to go on television. You don't know.